So we are going to replace this radiator hose and this bypass hose slash oil cooler hose. It goes off the oil filter housing cooler assembly. I'm going to need a specialty hose clamp pliers set, just like this. I need to put this up. It didn't stay up here. Apparently it doesn't want to stay. The car is low on oil, so it's going to get some oil. We're going to need a couple gallons of coolant, probably. I'm going to need my coolant evacuator, which is this. We're going to have to run my compressor and vacuum it down, pull all the air out. Let's see. It's wet on top of the radiator. Oh, right there. That hose is getting replaced because it's swollen, and hopefully it doesn't have a head gasket problem, because since I've met this lady, this car's overheated 3 times now. So the last time she was out of town, a couple hours away. Oh, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get to that hose. Yeah, some engineers really did a good job. Let's see if I can get this on here. And if you work on cars, you know this is probably the most lost clip of any kind. Oh, I got it. Whew. Actually, I don't hate anybody except auto engineers. So I got the transmission cooler line out. Yeah, it's gonna pop up every freaking time. Every time. Man, that hose was seized. As we can see how swollen these hoses are. Definitely about to go next. Oh, look at that. Yep. So I most definitely think we have a head gasket problem, because it keeps reintroducing bubbles into the cooling system. And I vacuumed it down, so it shouldn't have any air in it. We are here to pick up the Malibu Max for Pam. We're going to start it up and see if the charging system's working. Top off the oil here. It's running. Topped off the oil. Motor sounds okay. Alright, we just picked up Pam's car. We're gonna change the oil filter housing gasket, do an engine oil and filter change. Just trying to get underneath of it here. And then we're gonna swap out probably plugs and wires today, and her wheels and tires from her vehicle over to this vehicle, because she's got a rear tire separated. And then we're gonna test drive it again and see if that steering code comes back. So to get the last 10mm bolt out of that oil filter housing adapter, you have to move the AC compressor over to get onto the bolt, even with a wrench. So I'm going to loosen all 3 bolts that hold the compressor on, pry on the compressor some and get it move over some, so I can try to get that last bolt out. We're about to find out. Old gasket, new gasket. So that one bolt right here doesn't come out all the way. You just loosen it to where you can slide it in there. But I had to loosen up the AC compressor and pry it out of the way so I can get that bolt loose. Get one started all the way and get the other one started. So we are doing good. Again, I'll tighten it the rest of the way by hand. So we're filling up the oil here. I'm not as good as I once was. Getting these spark plug changed out. Oh yeah, big old gap. Okay, I'm not going to change the wires because I think we're going to have to spend money elsewhere on the car. I'm just going to replace the spark plugs and see how it goes. I think it'll run definitely better, and then we'll see what happens with the steering situation. So now I got to get to the back side to change the back 3 plugs. Working on the rear spark plugs now. All right. Let's be gentle and careful. So don't side load the plug. Okay. So we're back at Pam's. We're having to pull the wheels off. Take the wheels to my shop. Take the tires off and put those tires on the rear. Both of these rears on that rear. But the wheels are a different bolt pattern, so we can't just swap the wheels over, unfortunately. So we are back to put the tires and wheels back on her vehicles. Here's one of the junk tires that came off the Malibu that we just bought. As you can see, it's dangerous, but the Cruze is just going to sit on these, so it doesn't matter. So we are going to replace the rear brakes because they are about grinding. Pads are pretty well gone. I'm not doing anything with the rotors. I'm donating my time. I mounted a balanced tires. I purchased the vehicle for her. We had $300 worth of donations for parts. I've used pretty much everything at this point for a tune-up, oil change, oil filter housing gasket, brake pads. So we are doing what's necessary. So I'm putting pads on it, but I'm not going to resurface the rotors or replace the rotors because we're just going to make it safe. So I've been in the automotive repair industry for, well, 26 years, and it's crazy to me because the first year I've ever owned a tool like this, a pneumatic brake caliper piston tool. I'm going to push the lever here. It's going to apply air pressure, and then I'm going to be able to twist this while there's pressure applied. Push it again because the caliper piston's going in. Okay, so I got the new pads on there. Well, I think this is going to make a decent vehicle for Pam. I just went on a, I don't know, 10-mile drive. Drives pretty good. AC works. Doesn't appear to be overheating or anything. Yesterday I filled up her gas tank. So she'll be ready to go, get back to work. And hopefully this vehicle will do her some good. Just put new front and rear brake pads on it today too. Got the major oil leak fixed, spark plugs changed. So let's just keep our fingers crossed this is a good one for her.